Could I get your full name, and could you spell it so we get your name right when we put it underneath you on the screen?
Yes, absolutely. My name is Adrian Bernardi. That's Adrian Bernardi. Bernardi. Proud
Okay.
Italian American.
I see. Okay, it's my understanding that there's a parade and subsequent altercation. How many years has your organization been holding this annual parade?
Well, I just started as chairperson for the organizing committee for the parade, but Spokane has had the Columbus Day parade, I think about for the last 45 years.
I see. Is this the first parade that's had a counter demonstration here in Spokane?
No, it's the first one where people got very angry and disrupted the parade, or tried to anyway.
So how long have they been doing these counter demonstrations? How many years have they been doing these counter? Do they do it every year, or is this?
Well, no.
Does it vary with intensity, or is? I mean,
no, it's the kind of thing where it depends upon which groups come. I mean, Native American groups, so whether or not they are willing to just have a protest with their signs, or if there is a lot of heated yelling and whatever else, and then that can create a problem. But that's not happened before.
But I mean, there must have been some point where these counter demonstrations started. I mean, did they come from the get-go, or is this a recent phenomenon?
No, this is a fairly recent phenomenon. I would say it was in, starting in the 70s, late 70s,
Really?
mid 80s, somewhere in there.
Okay.
But, as I said, I've not been the organizing committee chairperson or chairwoman, depending upon how you think about those things.
What do you think of the counter demonstrations? Their argument that the Columbus Parade is insulting to natives and champions a slave driving culture. In their words, those are their words they used.
Well, I think people have a right to any opinion they have. This is America. Americo Vesputi, I think, was the correct pronunciation. But this is America, where we have the right to speak and we have the right to protest. We do not have the right to try to disrupt what other people are doing.
Okay. Now, about the altercation, it's my understanding there was shoving and yelling. Do you know the exact words that were exchanged by each respective side? Do you know?
I try not to pay attention to that kind of thing because it's so negative.
So does your group plan a parade for next year? And what do you plan to do next year if there is a counter altercation?
Well, it seems to me that, yes, of course we'll have a parade next year, and the year after, and the year after. It might be prudent for the city of Spokane to have more police presence. I think that will dampen down anyone's desire to create a ruckus.
Is there anything that I forgot to ask that you'd like to add?
Well, the Italian-American community is really kind of surprised because it's not as if we set out to disrespect anybody. It's a matter of everybody is in this country equally and together. And, as the saying goes, can't we all just get along?
And personally, one question. I understand you're Italian.
Well, actually, I'm Italian-American.
I'm Italian-American. Are you going to put a whack out on them?
No.
Are you going to whack them?
Oh, talk about prejudicial statements and stereotyping. I'm amazed that you would say such a thing.
Well, thank you for your time.